Now that we have created a database connection in SQL Developer, we can create our database scripts. So to create a script, you do click on File in the menu and click on New and click on Database File, SQL File, and say OK and give it a name. Now sometimes people want to write one large script, sometimes people write smaller scripts. As long as the name makes it clear, it should be okay. I'm going to name mine my name, Project 2, Part A. Maybe I plan on doing multiple scripts, so I don't have one huge script. I'm going to copy this. In addition to this script, I want also a second script that kind of undoes what this one does. And I'll explain in a minute why we need that. So I want to make a second one by clicking File, New. And I'm going to call this the same name with drop at the end. So let's say I start writing my script, and I'm going to be developing a database for an accounting firm, and they want to track their employees. So I create a table, and I give it a name, and employee ID is a primary key, and I write my script. I can save it. Let's say I make a mistake. Happens, I spell city wrong. To run it, there's two buttons right here. This one runs whatever statement you're on, but this one here that says Run Script runs everything in the file. So that's Run It. Select my connection, and out here I get output that says Table Created and Index Created. I can come over to my connection and open up the plus. I can click on Tables and do a refresh, and sure enough, there is my table. And I can click on Indexes and do a refresh, and sure enough, there is my index. But in doing this, I realized I made a mistake. I spelled city wrong, or maybe I got an error. So now I need to fix it. So I fix it, and now I'm going to run the script, and I get errors. But what happened? My script I thought was pretty good. Well, what happened is I already had a table called employee. So when I fixed the script and ran it again, it says, this stuff already exists. The index already exists. So for every script I make, I want a counter script that undoes it. So if you create a table in a script, the counter script should drop the table. If you put data in a table in the script, you want a counter script to remove the data. So my M Brown Project 2 Part A drop script will be the opposite. In this case, I'm just going to say drop table employee, and I can save that and run it. It's been dropped, so I can click on Tables here and click Refresh, and the table has gone away. And I click on Indexes, and they have gone away. So now I have a script that I can work on and add to and fix mistakes and debug, and every time I want to execute it, I can run the counter script that cleans everything up. So that's important. So now you notice I fixed the word city. I run it and I get no errors because the drop script cleaned everything up. So I can click on Tables and click Refresh and see I got my new table with the word city spelled correctly. I can click on Indexes and see I have my new index. And both of these files get saved and can be downloaded and submitted into the Leo classroom.